You want some ding-dongs, Twinkies or ho-hos?
$65 back on the shelf for you.
So the tip is more than my entire meal in China. Cheers, Ben.
That's a pina colada.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Kind of get this strange feeling every time I am about to start a new leg of like a long trip or something. I love it. It's one of my favorite feelings in the world. And I'm definitely getting it now because I have packed up my entire apartment and tomorrow I will be flying out from Xiamen to San Diego. My family, who I haven't seen in quite a while, will be flying from Australia to meet me in San Diego, and together we will be starting a 2-month whirlwind trip around the US, visiting friends and family and exploring the US together. So some of you guys with sharp ears have noticed that my mum does not actually have an Aussie accent. And you're right. She grew up in the US before moving to Australia over 30 years ago. My brother, dad and I all grew up in Australia, but we've still got a big side of the family living all across America. We visited plenty of times over the years, and I even lived in Chicago during COVID. But as a family, it's been more than a decade since we've travelled the US together. The main reason for this trip is our US family reunion, which happens every 5 years in a different part of the US. This year, it's in Zion National Park, and over 70 of us flew from around the world to meet up and spend a fun-filled week together. We missed the last one because of COVID, so this year we decided to come a couple of months early, travel around and make a big adventure out of it. And big it was. 11 flights, 6 car rentals, 2,500 kilometres, and catching up with more than 100 friends and family members. Along the way, we had so many firsts, from things we never tried before to places we never thought we'd end up. And those moments became some of the highlights of this trip. Most of the time, we stayed with friends and family instead of hotels or Airbnbs, which gave us a much more real look at day-to-day American life in different parts of the country. This whole series takes us across the US before ending in Zion for the reunion. And in this first episode, we're starting off in San Diego, easing into the trip, fighting jet lag, and sharing our first impressions of being back in the States after so long. I am really excited to see my family again. I'm very excited for this 2-month trip. I'm also excited to take you guys along for the ride. See you in the morning. Quarter past 5. I'm up. Here's my taxi. First stop. Must be coffee. So you know what I've always found really interesting in China? Is when you give feedback, or just anything in general that is good. So if you want to give good feedback, or like, say if the stock market goes up, then everything is coloured red. On the app, it's asking for a, what's your feedback on how the service was? Bad feedback is blue. Good feedback is red. And when the stock market goes up, it's red. And when it goes down, it's green. I always found that really interesting, that it's kind of the opposite of how we do it in the West. I've just come through security check and I have about half an hour until my flight to Shanghai first. From Shanghai, jumping on a plane to San Fran, and then San Fran, jumping on a plane to San Diego. That will officially be my final WeChat payment for a little while. It's going to be back to Visa and MasterCard for the next 2 months. All right, a 2-hour layover in Shanghai, and now we're about to take off. We're in for 11 hours to San Francisco. The US coastline, San Francisco. So, we've already done this once. This is the second pass of trying to land. Because as soon as we get into these clouds, everything starts to rock. Let's see if he can do it on try number 2. Jeez, around. That water is close, man. Where the hell is the runway? Oh, here we go. Whoa. Well done, pilot. Good on you. What the hell? It's cold. Why is it cold? I thought it was meant to be summer here. Alright, I have made it to San Francisco. This is going to sound weird, but it feels weird to be somewhere where everyone's speaking English to you. It's the weirdest feeling. Not only English either, like American English, that we Australians usually only hear on the TV. The first thing I bought in the US is coffee. I was a bit hesitant that I wasn't going to be able to pay because I didn't bring my cards, my American cards, because I didn't realize I was going to be going to America a year and a half ago when I came to China. But I found a picture of one of my cards ages ago and I just put it on Google Wallet. And so now I can contactless pay. I also had my first experience tipping. I just paid with my card and it's like, how much do you want to tip? I'm like, I'm buying a coffee. Do I need to tip when I buy a coffee? I actually completely forgot. I tipped anyway, just for the hell of it. Tipping culture, that's a very unique thing that I haven't had to deal with for a very long time. That will take some adjusting to, I think. It's still just so cool to be back here. It feels very strange. Hanging out in the San Francisco airport, and I've got to hang around for another 2 hours. And then I've got an hour and a half flight to San Diego. All right, I made it to San Diego. I am here much earlier than my family, so I am about to get an Uber to the Airbnb where we're going to be staying for the rest of this week. And to be quite honest, I am really tired. I'm so delirious right now, guys. Because to me, right now, I think it's like early morning. I think it's like probably like 9 a.m. in the morning. Like I've just woken up. But I've got to go to bed in like 4 hours. So, I don't know. My body has no idea what's going on. I'm feeling very, very delirious. All right. I am in the suburbs of San Diego. That's so cool. Look, there's little cactuses everywhere. I see an American flag up here. Oh, there's another 2 American flags everywhere. The thing about Americans, they love American flags out in their front yards. We don't have one. But it is a cute little place. Workbench here, place to park the car when mum and dad arrive. So they're getting in about 6 hours. Let's check out the place. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Look at this big couch. Nice TV. Oh, there's a nice hammock out the back there. Big table, got a barbecue. Oh, you got a fire pit out there. That's cool. Big bed. Oh, this is mum and dad's room. Nice bathroom. Look at that. Very nice. All right, well, I'm gonna hang around for a while, probably get a little nap, to be honest. I'm buggered. Wait for my parents to get here. So I have been in the States this time round for all of 6 hours, and I'm already finding some interesting little quirks that are differences to what I'm used to having lived in China for the past year and a half. The first one that I noticed, I am currently in this Airbnb and my parents have not arrived yet. They are still in the air. They have the Wi-Fi code and I've set up my laptop and I'm wondering what the Wi-Fi password was. And my mind immediately was thinking, oh, it's got to be Bagaba 88s, because in China, you can pretty much put 88s in any Wi-Fi password and you've got probably like a 50% chance of actually getting the password right. It could be because ba sounds like fa, like 恭喜发财. Let me know in the comments if that's correct or not. But I know the number 8 is good luck. So a lot of Wi-Fi passwords in China are 8/8s. But in the US, who knows? Who knows what the password's going to be? I just thought that was an interesting quirk that my mind just immediately goes to bugabah. Well, it didn't take long for the second one to come around. Tipping culture. So we don't have this in Australia, and in China we don't have tipping culture either. I think normal is 20%. I'm just on Uber Eats. So we'll add 20%. Typical Waimai in China, I think the Waimai that I order is probably about 30 Kwai, maybe? 30 Kwai is $4.50. All the food and then delivered to your door, no tip. And this order just cost me $32. Is that 210 Kwai? That's including the tip, but the tip was $6 US. So the tip in the US for one Waimai meal is more than my entire meal plus delivery in China. All right, Uber Eats update. It took 21 minutes to get here. Look at this. This is huge. Carne asada. I guess I am in San Diego, so the Mexican food here is really, really popular. I'm actually really excited to try all the Mexican food here. Carne asada being the first one. Not exactly the healthiest thing in the world, but damn, that looks good. I also have some extremely hot sombrero picanto salsa. See how spicy that is. Whoa! Let's have a try on this. Chips are alright. Not too bad. Not that crunchy. It's got guac in here. Avocado guac. It's got cheese sprinkled all over it. And then lots and lots of meaty bits. I'm going to have to watch out. I'm definitely going to probably gain some weight while I'm here in the US if I don't watch myself. Hell yeah, it was the real deal. You also don't get cheese very often in China. In Australia, our cheese typically isn't the yellow cheese. In America, they really like the yellow cheese. I'm not sure what the actual difference is, but I can already feel the kilos starting to pack on. We'll see how much weight I gain on this trip. Oh my goodness. This tastes so good, but I'm only halfway through and I'm so full, so heavy. I forgot, like, American food is so heavy. Tastes so good though. Oh, it just tastes so good.
What's up, bro?
Hey, bro.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on?
Oh, shit.
What up? Oh, you watching Dune? Yeah. I made a Alright, Mum and I's first venture into a US supermarket. And we're having fun. Look at this. Twinkies, ding dongs, and ho hos. Only in America will you find Reese's Pieces peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
How good's that? So much sugar. So much sugar and everything. Because we're in San Diego, we got heaps of Mexican stuff. We got refried beans, chilies, salsa. Oh, here we go. Oh, they got bulldog ramen. That's hilarious. That's probably the only, that's...
Something from China?
That's actually Japanese. It's not Chinese. Well, I think it's Chinese, Japanese rather. It might be Korean, I don't know. Oh man, these guys have a whole section of just coffee. Gosh, the prices are insane. Pop-Tarts.
Welcome to America.
Our favorite.
Raspberry Pop-Tarts.
Cliff Bars. I haven't had Cliff Bars in so long. Love me a good Cliff Bar. Oh, granola. It's been so long.
Reese's brownie mix.
Reese's brownies.
Look, waffle mix.
Oh my gosh, look at all the pancakes. This is so fun.
Australian.
That's Australian Bundaberg right there. Hell yeah. Cream soda, cherry cola, all these like fizzy drinks. Dr. Pepper, I love Dr. Pepper.
Me too.
This is one thing that's quite hard to find in China. Cheese. I do miss my cheese. We've got full sections just for cheese. We were just ordering sausages and we said to Mum, oh, we'll get some of those snags. Because in Australia we say snags. We don't actually say sausages. And Mum, even though she is American, she's lived in Australia for that long, she now calls sausages snags and she asked for a snag. Dad's like, Mum, they won't know what that is. I mean, he got the idea because she pointed at the sausage, but still. So this is actually a similarity between China and America, is they actually have their alcohol sections within the supermarket. We don't in Australia. You can't sell alcohol in the same store, like just on normal shelves like this. It has to be like a separate shop.
They don't have Shiraz.
So they don't call it Shiraz, do they?
No, it's called Syrah.
Ah,
Same grape, different name.
same grape, different name. There you go.
We're going to get this one. Jason.
Jason.
Oh my.
Look, $65. Sorry, Jason. Back on the shelf for you.
Now this I definitely miss about the US is all the different types of craft beer they have. They have such like really colourful kind of advertising on all of them.
They do.
I love it. I think it's great. Here's one called a secret handshake. Let's try that. Look at all these.
Peach and grape.
Chips Ahoy. Qi Duo Duo. Peach and grape. So there you go. In America, they seem to have Chinese-made Oreos and Skittles. Also, they got these Pocky things.
Chinese.
They're Chinese candies. Look at all that. That's pretty cool, hey? It's a bit random. One shopping haul came to $183. Booze Brothers Secret Handshake, it's called. It's quite good. In San Diego, you can be 0.08 blood alcohol content and still drive, which we were just saying. That's kind of like getting lit a little bit. In Australia, you have to be under 0.05, and then in China, you just can't have anything. But that being said, in China, they have this thing called Didi Daijia, and I tried it the other week. And you essentially call this guy, and he rides his little bike up to your car. It's a fold-up bike, and he puts it in the back of your car, and he drives your car home for you with you in it. It's actually pretty cool. All right, here's a big difference from China to the US, also from Australia to the US, is these little places called weed dispensaries are everywhere here in San Diego. So we are going to go check one out for posterity. Dr. Green Thumbs.
Stuff on the table.
All of it? All stuff?
Or your backpack, you can't bring that in the store.
Can't bring it in? Okay, do I just leave it out here?
We can leave it at the guard station. You just
Okay.
go in that.
Alright. Alright, so just leave it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That and that.
Can't leave,
Leave it on
can't
the
take this
chair.
in? It's just a camera. I just want to film it, I've never seen this.
Yeah, fine.
Alright. Hi. Nope. Oh.
Wait the whole time.
Yes. Okay, well you need your ID. Holy moly, cannabis infused everything. There's so much stuff. CBD, cannabis infused beverages. Happy Rancher infused canna butter.
A little bit of kind of to do some cooking.
Wow.
Guys.
Good.
For anything in particular? Any questions by any chance?
First time. First time coming.
Divided by indica, hybrid, and sativa. Towards this end, you'll find more of like our joint packs, stuff all ready to go, infused, stuff like that. How it works is the smell comes out of these two holes and holy crap. So you're like, oh, I like how that smells. So you simply just pull the drawer open, grab what you're feeling,
and that's it.
Take it to the register. We also have baskets by the front if you feel you're gonna load up.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? If you guys have any questions, just let us know.
Sweet. Thank you. This place is crazy. So yeah, bye.
I'm like, yes, I'm like, my ankle's not hurting much anymore.
That was so cool. Thank you very much.
We did.
Hey, you too. Well, that was cool. Holy Christmas. Green thumbs. That was an experience. So, apparently, this shop is owned by the same guy.
Cypress Hill. One of the guys
As in,
from Cypress Hill.
one of the guys from Cypress Hill. Yeah. Which, hence why it's called Dr. Green Thumbs. They have a song called Dr. Green Thumb. There you go. For the rest of our second day, we chilled out at the Airbnb, Mum cooked up some steaks, and we tried to get over our jet lag as best we could. The next day just so happened to be May the 5th, which is quite a special day in Mexican culture. So we decided to head out to San Diego Old Town to see what was going on. The Hines family is in San Diego, and we are going to check out Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, May 5th, celebrates the Battle of Puebla in 1862, when the Mexican army defeated the French forces. It is not Mexico's Independence Day, which is September 16th. Apparently, it is a minor holiday in Mexico, but it's become a much bigger celebration in the US. So they celebrate Mexican culture, food, music, dancing, and parties. We got so much Mexican food going on here. Tacos, enchiladas, a full page of margaritas. And the great thing is I can have a beer and still drive home. Thank you very much. That is huge, Mum. Thank you.
This is the regular.
That's the regular one, that's not the big one. Oh my gosh. So, for those that don't know, this is called a michelada. And it is tomato juice, tahini, and I think it's got like lime in there as well. And then you add the beer, and it's called a michelada. Cheers, man.
That's a pina colada.
Today. Oh my God.
Chicken wings. Damn. Quesadilla. Wow, wow. This looks so good. I love Mexican food. All right, refried beans, some rice. Well, Dad did it. I did it.
I didn't do it.
Alex didn't do it. Oh, we put it in boxes and take it home. Very common to do here. Not so common in Australia, though. In fact, a lot of restaurants have rules, don't they? Like, not allowed to. Yeah. Good night, guys. Have a good night. Thank you.
That was wonderful.
Right along. My camera can't even capture all this. I have to go out to wide zoom. The cars in the States are just so big. 5.3 litre V8. Americans like their cars big. Has Mum gone in the candy store? She has. Warheads pickle in a pouch. Extreme sour pickle. How is that how is that a product? Who would eat that?
Is it?
Get it.
One?
Get it.
No, I don't want to get that.
Do it.
No, I don't want it.
do it.
Ew.
0 calories. Look at that.
Pickle challenge. If you're going to challenge people to eat your food, I don't know. It's probably
Yeah.
not a good market.
Probably not, hey? All right, this is something I haven't had since I was last in America. Dulce de leche.
Oh, caramel.
It pretty much is, yeah. They have a lot of stuff like dulce de leche ice cream here. It's really nice. I'll cut you a slice of it. Have some later. I'm a sick boy. This is, I think, 3 days later. And the day after we went to Old Town for dinner, I just got this really bad cold. It might be COVID. Not quite sure, but yeah, I've just been in bed for like 2 days. Mum and Dad have been going out and travelling around a bit. So, unfortunately, I will not be filming anymore in San Diego. That's just a real bummer because we had a lot planned. But this is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Thanks for coming along for the ride. See you in the next one. Hopefully I am feeling better. Bye.